Hi, I'm Christine Tyson.
And I'm Shawn Smith. Okay, hold on, let me do this again.
And welcome to the Industry Standard.
Okay, I'm Shawn Smith. Good evening, America.
He rides the short yellow bus, so please excuse him.
And you drive the short yellow bus. That's what we met. You the matron. The matron, the lady that be in the bus, we be cracking jokes on.
And I'm like, stop. Can you stop, Shawn Smith? Can you stop?
He was like, take that weave out first. Take that weave out first.
Okay. All right, we got a jam-packed show today. Let's get right into it.
And you see these new chairs they got us sitting in, right?
I know.
I look like I play for the NFL. I can't even move. I look all stiff. I got a Botox shot.
That look kind of good. All right.
What look good?
You throw me up.
I touch you, you touch me.
Stop, Shawn Smith. Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. Your daughter's here too. Sorry, Millie.
Okay, let's get right. I can tell you who needs to say sorry. That 82-year-old Clint Eastwood. You need to say sorry for that RNC speech you gave this week. What the hell was that? The empty chair? I mean, this is Obama. I got a couple of questions to ask you, but there's nobody there.
But that's not right. Maybe he saw somebody there. Maybe he saw him there. But the thing is, you just made Mitt Romney or Rooney, whatever his name is, lose his hair election. They need to bust your ass.
The thing about it is that, rumor had it that Clint Eastwood and his wife are having a reality show.
I think it's an affair.
And they're thinking that this was kind of like...
A spinoff?
No. An episode. You know how they film stuff to make their reality show look good and interesting? So they're thinking that his wife said, we just don't understand his dry humor. I do believe that he thought it was dry humor, but Obama has something to say about that, okay? Because right after he tweeted, right after he said all of this about Obama, the seat is empty, it needs to be filled, and was going on and on, Obama then tweets and Instagrams this seat is already taken. Okay, this seat's taken. I thought that was so classic and so professional. He did it with such style. You can't be mad at our president.
Because he didn't do the normal black thing and go and bust him in his mouth. That's the only good thing about it. But can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What was he saying?
Nobody knows. You can't even quote it.
Explain to me, what was he talking about?
Nobody knows.
You know what I wanted to do though? I just you gotta say a prayer for him because maybe he's on his way out, because I think that was very delusional what he was saying.
Well, Clint Eastwood has always been kind of kooky, cracky.
No, but Christine, that was beyond kooky right there.
Well, speaking of kooky and cracky, Bobby Brown is 21 days sober. Well, by the time you guys see this, it'll be like 25 days sober.
Okay, but listen.
He just got out of rehab. He only checked himself in for 2 weeks for alcoholism, and he's out. And he looks great, I think, and he's out in time enough to start the show, Hollywood Husbands, that's going to air on BET.
Do me a favor. He's a Hollywood husband in what retrospect? Do me a favor. Bobby Brown, go chill out and do your reunion with New Edition and leave it alone. My thing is 22 days, who cares? Yo, I don't care about that. I really don't. I love him to death.
Exactly. We just want to wish him well.
Tell me something about that. Bring up that he whoop us his ass. That's what I want to hear.
But Bobby Brown, we are wishing you well. And we're also wishing your wife. He's a recovering addict. We wish him well. He's been a recovering addict since we first met him. Well, he's been sober from alcohol.
He's been sober for 22 days. Me too.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Me too.
For Bobby Brown. Anyway.
I ain't drinking a whole week.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We also want to say we also want to send our get wells to his wife, who was hospitalized. Again? Yes, and he has a little baby.
She was drunk? What happened to her?
Listen, okay, she has seizures. She now suffers from seizures. She's in the hospital. She just got out of the hospital. She's doing well. So we wish you well on that.
And who is she?
Okay. You know what? Evelyn Lozada.
Thank you.
Basketball Wives reality star Evelyn Lozada. We talked about this on the show last week and the week before about how she got headbutted by her husband, Chad Johnson. Who's formerly known as Ocho Cinco.
I never knew that was 85. You know that, right?
It's
I
not.
I never knew Ocho Cinco was 85.
Ocho Cinco is not 85. Ocho Cinco is 8 and the number 5.
But it's 85. That's what his thing says on the back of his shirt.
But Ocho Cinco is 8. Is an 8 and a 5.
Which is 85.
No, ochenta. Ochenta is 8, is in the 80s.
Same thing.
Okay.
Ochenta,
you know what?
Ochaka.
You know what? Anyway, y'all get the point. This is her first time doing an interview about the incident, about how she found condoms in her husband Chad Johnson's car, and they got into an argument. He headbutted her, and she filed for divorce. The show got canceled, Ocho and Ev, on VH1, and this is the first time that she's speaking out about it.
So she's divorcing him because he headbutted her?
Yes.
She didn't divorce him because he was cheating?
Well, I mean... cheating is one thing. Cheating is one thing. That means you're harming yourself in the relationship. But when you put your hands on me and your feet on me, now you're harming me. I ain't about that life.
Listen, but after all the assholes she was trying to give on her show, why?
And I had something to say. And that's been a lot of talk that's been going on Twitter. That she's bullied. The bully being complaining that she's been bullied. However, she did say something that made a lot of sense. She said that's like saying, I deserve to get raped because I wore a short dress.
Well, it depends.
And she has a point there. She has a point there.
It depends on where she wore that short dress.
Not only that, the industry standard is this. If you are fighting against a woman, that's your equal. It's another thing when a man comes in and wants to hit on you. Because any woman that has been hit, and I can raise my hand, I have been attacked by a man before, can say that... Women don't hit like men.
You want to put them on? You want to put them on blast? You want to put them on blast?
Okay. First of all, when a woman slapped me, we got it popping. Okay. When a dude slapped me, I was on the ground. That's a totally different story right there. Totally different story. He is a professional football playing athlete. He headbutted her pretty damn hard.
And how come she
ran to the neighbor's house? The neighbor called the cops like, listen, this woman she had blood running down her face. That's a whole nother different story.
How come she didn't pick up a wine bottle like she did that chick when she was on her show?
There was no wine bottles around. She probably would have.
Whatever.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like, don't make him seem out to be an abuser because she...
No. He is an abuser because he has...
Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me?
Because he has prior charges that he pled guilty to with his ex-girlfriend. You know what?
So guess what? Then she deserved to get an ass whipped if she gonna marry somebody. He should have headbutted her. I headbutted her too.
You know what? I'm so done with this. My thing is, the industry standard is this. Evelyn, it was too soon to give an interview. You came across very unauthentic. And the tears, the crying.
That was your girl.
I mean, you should have took some time off before giving a sit-down interview. You're not like Rihanna. You wasn't hospitalized. Yeah, you did get 6 stitches, and you was headbutted. However, it was a little too soon. Fire your publicist, get a new one, because y'all could have spent this way better than this.
What she's supposed to do is go get Tammy and the rest of them and beat his ass.
What? like Pilar Sanders. Pilar Sanders ran up in the house with her girls and got at me.
Tammy would put them big ass shoes that she normally wear, the big ass sneakers, and rolled over to her house.
I'm done with you. Okay, this is crazy.
I don't care about this one.
Okay,
this story
is crazy.
Right here.
Chris Humphries is being sued by a woman that he had a one-night stand with back in 2010 named Kyla Goldberg, saying that he gave her herpes. She is suing him for sexual battery.
But if he gave her herpes, wouldn't he have given Kim Kardashian herpes?
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, no, that's not true, because they never had sex, so their marriage is fake.
You know what?
So
I'm
the thing is, let's move from that.
But my thing is this, how are you suing him for $1 million for giving you herpes when you jumped on it the first night, unprotected, didn't know him, from a hole in the wall, and now you want him to pay you $1 million when all you had to do was protect yourself or keep your legs closed? Come on, Kyla, you out of here with that.
But how do we know? But did he check to see if he got herpes?
They're checking. Well, he hasn't agreed to check to see if he has herpes. But whether he has herpes or not, it's up to each individual to protect yourself. You didn't know him. This is not like y'all was together in a relationship and y'all decided to have unprotected sex, and then you woke up one day and had herpes, just like Mr. Marcus gave, his co-worker syphilis. In that situation, yes, it is your fault. It is sexual battery. This case, you was a jump off that spreaded your legs for the name Chris Humphries.
How long ago was this?
2010.
And it's 2000.
We're going into 2013, girl.
And we're talking about this because...
Go get your Herplex. What is it?
Herplex.
Yeah.
Herplex.
And get a life, okay? That's what you should be suing for, a lifetime supply of Herplex.
or get the 3 shots.
Not
in
$1 million.
ass. Go get the 3 shots.
Go have a nice day. I'm on Chris Humphrey's team with this.
I don't even care about.
Speaking of Chris Humphreys, his soon-to-be ex-wife Kim Kardashian, father Kris Jenner went on the record to say that he does not like Kanye West, and the reason why is because he named a song after her called Perfect Biatch. Okay.
But that's Kanye best. I mean, Kim and Kanye are best friends.
Now, in response to that, and in response to all the drama, Kanye decides to go on a Twitter rant about, is it okay? So it's okay to call a woman a B if you put bad in front of it. Is it bad to call a woman a B if you're using it as a term of endearment? The same thing I'm going to say to you, Kanye, is the same thing that I said to Trey Songz a whole while ago. Using the word biatch is not a term of endearment. I don't know who told you this,
okay, but
where you thinking this is from, but it's not what's up.
Listen, I have to break it in. Let me explain something to you. See, first of all, Kanye and Kim Kardashian, everybody trying to pit them up as a couple when he be picking out her panties and bras and stuff. That's her girlfriend. And when you with your girlfriend, you say, hey, bitch.
No, I don't. But I don't do that.
I'm just saying, hold on. For argument's sake, like with Trey Songz, all that stuff, I'm not calling anybody any name or talking about anybody's sexualities. What I'm saying to you is, that in their world, biatch is a term of endearment because that's what they call each other. They call each other bitches, and they call their little girlfriend. They are not a couple. You need to cut that nonsense out. He's picking her panties and bras, picking her clothes.
Well, even if they're not, my thing is this: when you have a woman, you shouldn't call any woman a bitch.
Hey, bitch.
However, when you have a woman whose father is still alive, no, seriously, whose father is still alive, and you're dating this man's daughter, shut up, Kim Kardashian.
Her father dead.
Her stepfather, Bruce Jenner,
that man ain't no good man. Yeah, whatever.
He raised her since she was a teenager, Shawn.
Whatever.
Anthony Smith.
Whatever.
Okay.
That was the mother's jump off. That's what that was all about.
Listen, regardless of the fact her mother married him, he raised Kim Kardashian since she was a teenager, and he's still alive. It's disrespectful.
He didn't do a good job because she was in a porno with Ray J.
It's disrespectful to call your girlfriend a B.
Now all of a sudden,
it's disrespectful.
Okay,
I don't care if you put bad in front of it. I don't care.
That's his girl.
I don't care.
Listen, that's his girlfriend.
Me and my homegirls do not refer to each other as B. It's not going down. You call me a B, it's fighting words. We going in.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Yo.
You're not my man if you're calling me a B.
That's his girlfriend.
Kim Kardashian, have a little bit more respect for yourself.
How you
Kanye
doing?
West, have some coof with yourself, and really begin to be the man that,
I bet you she didn't have a problem with it.
She didn't. And this is what a lot of people say. A lot of people are saying that it was actually her tweeting through his account because it didn't really sound like his words. But, I mean, him is her, he is her.
And she is she, and she is she. Like I said.
And that's it.
How you doing?
Speaking of Twitter rants and Twitter beefs, Joan Rivers spoke out recently.
That's what I want to talk about.
About her and her disapproving of Rihanna saying that she still loves Chris Brown. She said, listen.
Wait a minute, that's what that was about?
Yes, she tweeted. She said, oh, you still love Chris Brown. I think it's my turn to smack you now. This is what Joan Rivers said, tweeted to Rihanna. So, I don't want to get this mixed up because Rihanna had,
She went in?
She went in. I mean,
Joan Rivers really said that?
Joan Rivers said, idiot, now it's my turn to slap you. Okay?
But that was a joke.
No,
I was saying the same thing.
Rihanna said, so Rihanna goes in and she says, wow, you really do get slow when you're getting old, huh?
Ooh.
How about you slap on some Depends? Okay? Listen.
You know what I want to do though?
My thing is this.
I want to see them fight.
My thing is this. I don't think it's okay to disrespect your elders. However, Joan Rivers, you ain't had no business making no jokes about that girl.
But that was a joke, though.
And slapping her and loving her. It
was a joke, though.
And her still loving her ex. You ain't, even though you're a comedian, have a little bit of coof. You're a woman. You have a daughter.
Well, comedians are not supposed to have coof, boo-boo. Listen to me carefully.
You took it a little too far for me.
That wasn't far.
You could have said something about the fact that she's still saying that she loves him, but she had a rebuttal after that. After Rihanna said what she said, Joan Rivers said, honey, Rihanna, everybody knows if he hits you once, he'll do it again. Read the statistics. She said, P.S., love you, and I'd love to have you on Fashion Police. How you doing?
That's right, baby. Yo, that's right. Bring her dusty old ass on Fashion Police. I love Joan Rivers. That's my girl.
Joan Rivers is going to give it to you how she mean it.
That's right. That's my girls.
And
What
not
up,
only
bro?
that, Rihanna, in defense of Joan Rivers, yes, she is older, and older people don't have no proof about what comes out of their mouth.
And they shouldn't.
They do not care. They tell it like it is, and you just got to deal with it.
And guess what? She should get slapped.
You just got to deal with it. Speaking of slaps, Chris Brown and Drake, we all know that they had a brawl, and they all, went in. They decided to fight for charity. They've agreed to fight September 28th. They've agreed to fight for charity. They're each going to get $1 million, whether the winner or loser for their charity. And they said that Tony Parker is supposed to host. Now, this is a rumor. This is alleged.
Okay.
This is alleged.
This is a damn joke, yo. What do you mean tell me that? Why don't they fight for real? Why don't they put them in the playground and let them fight? Why they gonna put boxing gloves on them? I want to see them fight like they was gonna do in the club. Let's see that.
Throw bottles and all that?
Yes. Let's see the real fight. Nobody want to see them fight with the boxing gloves on, all preempted and videotaped and stuff. Don't get no damn charity.
Now they fighting for a reason instead of fighting for no reason.
Yo, this is corny, yo. Next, I don't care about
them. You know what?
I thought it was gonna be a good story. I thought we was gonna talk about something good.
Well, you know what, guys?
Fight for charity.
I'm gonna take you to the manager's corner. We sent our correspondent Desmond out on the street to interview this up and coming rapper by the name of Ayo, the Nigerian Nightmare. His new album just dropped. It's called Daydreams and Nightmares, and I'm telling you guys, this album is fantastic. So how about we, hear what he has to say about it?
Desmond, where Desmond at?
On the street.
Oh.
In Harlem. Take it away.
Thank you, Ms. Tyson. This is Des, the industry standard. We're in Harlem right now, 116th and Adam Clayton Powell. More particularly, we're in Graham Court. Graham Court is a place in Harlem where it's a prestigious building, a building that's been through its ups and downs. It was displayed in New Jack City as the Carter. Many of you may know that. So we're here with Ayo, the Nigerian Nightmare. What's going on, bro?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing, man? It's nice to meet you. I go by Ayo. Some people call me the Nigerian Nightmare. And like Dad said, this building has actually been through its own daydreams and nightmares, which is actually the name of my new mixtape that we seem to be talking about, right? Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. So I just wanted to ask you, with the whole mixtape, I actually want to compliment you.
Thank you.
And let you know there was an epic mixtape.
Oh, thank you very much.
Especially the fact that it was so much truth and purpose that was displayed through your work. It just seemed like the words so happened to rhyme. You know what I mean? Was that your intention? Was that something that you intended?
Well, the words gotta rhyme, man. Flow is extremely important. If you don't have rhyme and rhythm, then it's not hip hop. But I will say this: one thing that I was really focused on was content. And I remember we were actually chatting off camera, and Des was saying to me how he felt like the content of Daydreams and Nightmares is what really, really carries it. And that really made me feel great because as an artist, I'm very, very anal about what message I'm sending in my music. And when I say message, I don't just mean preachy or good, bad. That's not just what I mean. Specifically, what I mean is something that has content, where you listen to it and you feel like you went through an experience. And Daydreams and Nightmares for me is that. It's my experiences. I take you through my daydreams and my nightmares as an individual, So
that's what's up.
That's
what's up. With the track of Bad Men.
Yes.
At the end, it was a very eerie commentary, a very eerie broadcast that went on there. Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, what we're talking about is if you listen to Bad Men, you gotta listen to Bad Men so you get a sense of what's going on. At the end, there's a voice that comes up and it sounds like this military dictator who's telling the people, look, I'm your new tyrant, essentially, which is the way things used to happen in Nigeria. A new military dictator will kill the next one, and then he'll come on the radio and make an announcement I'm here now. I don't care about your opinions, I don't care about your thoughts, your rights, you don't have that. I'm the new sheriff in town, and this is how it's about to go. So at the end of Bad Men, that's what that voice is saying, it's that's what's happening. And so I spend most of the song going at these bad men, and at the end, I let you hear what they sound like. That's me, by the way. That's me doing that voice at the end.
That was a perfect job.
Yeah, thanks, man.
It really sent a shiver down my spine, knowing that people have that reality, you know what I mean, that nightmare as a reality, you know what I mean? Right. A lot of artists, they don't really set out to be inspiration, you know what I mean? Yeah, they want to motivate people, they want to have their content be something that people like and listen to.
Right.
But as far as like them thinking down the line that somebody's going to call them out as being their inspiration, it's not really their main focus or drive.
Yeah.
So where do you pull from creatively to make people relate to you?
I have to say, I pull creatively a lot from my experiences and who I am. I feel like the people who influence me the most, both in life and musically, they do the same thing. Like they create a story, they paint a picture,
right.
They move you.
Right.
And that's why I go out with the old brand of In Motion. Like my website, you know, it's all IO In Motion. And people ask me, what's the In Motion? It's movement,
right.
you know.
Right.
I make music to move you because the people who influence me made music to move me.
Right.
So when I'm listening to Fela Kuti, I'm listening to Lupe Fiasco, I'm listening to Tracy Chapman, all their music moves me. It inspires me. It makes me want to do something.
Right.
Even if it's just to get off my butt and walk, it makes me move.
Yeah.
Even when I'm chilling and I'm not really moving, my mind is moving. So the whole, IOEmotion.com thing is all about that. It's like, that's exactly how I move with influences. People who influence me, I just want to influence you as well. Not because I want to say I did it, but because I want the music to speak for itself. And if you're moved by it, then I'm in business. You know?
A lead singer or a main artist introduces their band.
Right.
When they're on stage, they introduce who's on the sax, who's on the drums and everything.
Yes.
I want you to give us that introduction to the people that put together this work of art.
Well, I'll tell you a lot of people who work with me. First of all, like I'm very, very particular about my vision. Like I know what I want even when I don't know what I want. And what I like a lot about the people I work with is they tolerate and accept my creative nuances. When I have a lead singer on a song and she has to sing something 20 times and she's not getting frustrated because she understands that there's a sound I'm going for. So first and foremost, when you listen to Daydreams and Nightmares, it was executive produced by my homie DJ Photo. He was at every session. You're just picking things apart. Even before we went to the studio, my engineer, like I can't make anything without Yeshiva. His name is Lee Weinberg. This is a really cool Jewish guy, but I call him Yeshiva. And he's just that. Yeshiva is that sound, not necessarily production-wise, but that sound that he knows how you has to have, that feeling, that like, I don't know. That was 9, but that wasn't a 10. He's just as hard as I am on my music. And Daydreams and Nightmares, there's like really 4 main producers on Daydreams and Nightmares that you hear about, like London Homicide, Gozy, my man CEO from Missouri shows me a lot of love. That's my homie. We create together. So that's kind of like the whole conception of the people who are behind that creative process. But at the forefront of everything is the sound that I have in my mind, like that I want. And I actually, it's funny you mention a band because I have a band. My band is called Iron Emotion. And that's how it goes. Even with my band, it's like I let everybody bring in their creative input, but we have a sound. We have a sound.
You have a sound, and I have a favorite song, which is "Fix Me."
Fix Me.
Fix Me. Check it out. "Fix Me" on that album is a great sound.
That's Dez's pick.
Yo, I love that joint.
Yeah.
I love that joint.
Fix Me. Yeah. Check it out.
Where can people check you out?
Well,
how can they get the album?
I'll tell you this, you can do this. You can listen to Fix Me, Bad Man, Dreams, the track where I'm just going lyrically stupid. And not in a stupid way, more in a stupid way. All these songs we're talking about is all in the mixtape called Daydreams and Nightmares. All you gotta do is go to IOEmotion.com. So that's AYO in motion, like INMOTION spelled correctly in the English language, .com. Check me out. I mean, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, everything is IOEmotion. It's easy. If you can't remember the website, any of those things, just type in IOEmotion. So download Daydreams and Nightmares because it's actually free. It's a free mixtape. I don't think you can push free on people. If free is not free enough, then I don't know what else to say. But look, I'm glad you really love the music. It means a lot to me when people tell me they feel my stuff because I don't take that for granted. I don't, So Daydreams and Nightmares.
As you can see, we in the hood, so things happen. You know what I mean? A lot of nightmares going on, a lot of dreams, whatever.
Daydreams too. Hey, we happy. We on 116 Harlem. What's up?
What's up? So. Back to y'all in the studio. Thank you.
Download the mixtape.
Hey guys, that was Dez on the Street with IO, the Nigerian Nightmare. If you want to find out how to get his music, just go to tistalklounge.com, type in IO, and you will be able to find out his backstory, get the link to where you can get the album. Trust me, it really is a classic album. I listened to it 3 times, front to back. You would love it. we want to support. You know, we're here to support. Shawn Anthony Smith. Also, I want to say rest in peace to two very important people in the industry. One from the music industry, Chris Lightley. He was a music manager, an entrepreneur, a pioneer in his time, in his right. He's responsible for many careers, Diddy, Mariah Carey. You know, he died. And also, we have Michael Clark Duncan, which is, I mean, it's really emotional to me because he is from my world, which is the acting world, side of entertainment.
That was crazy.
And also, you know, he passed away in the same aspect and area that my mom passed away, you know, having complications with his heart. And I could only imagine the turmoil they went through, you know, for the weeks leading up to his demise.
He's only what? He's 54.
Yes, and he had a really good heart, really good personality. He did a lot of great work, and my condolences go out to both of their families, their fans, and their supporters in the community.
And Chris Lighty, he killed himself because of?
I mean, there's a lot of rumors flying around. I didn't know the guy personally. I feel like there's a lot of people who are killing themselves, committing suicide, a lot of celebrities, and it's a really, really bad thing. It's a really bad thing. Like,
I mean, because
there's no reason to kill yourself.
The first rumor was because of his divorce and money.
And his ex-wife came out and said that's so not true.
Okay.
She said that she put it into that. That's not true. So no one really knows. There was no. But then again, it's kind of weird because they said that they found him in the backyard.
In the backyard.
And the gun was next to him.
Oh, so he shot himself too?
This is what it has been confirmed that he shot himself. But I'm like, you know, this wasn't a person. Yeah, this wasn't a person that was suicidal.
Yeah, because you.
And you know, the gun was just there next to. Like I don't know.
So
I don't.
To
me, it doesn't sound like something. I don't want to start any rumors. The cops already, you know, closed the case. They said it's a suicide. It is what it is.
Right.
You know, my respect.
I met him a long time. I met him a while back, and you can't. Well, I can't say maybe he wouldn't do it or do it because I don't know him like that.
I mean, this industry is really tough. You know, it's a roller coaster. There's a lot of ups. There's a lot of downs. I mean, there's times when, you know, I'm prosperous, doing a lot of things. There's times when the well is dry.
But guess what?
I mean, this is a career that you have chosen. You didn't choose to be a school teacher, which is steady and consistent. You didn't choose to be, you know, a bus driver, which is steady and consistent. You chose to be in an industry where every day is not guaranteed you're going to be on top. You know, there's always somebody coming behind you that knows more, that's hotter, that's been trained, you know, better, that has a new twist on how to do things, how to flip things. You can't, you know, take this industry so literal to the point where you want to lose your life.
That's crazy.
You know, to the point that you want to lose your life. And
yeah, that didn't make no sense.
On that note, and I mean, with Michael Clark Duncan, he even changed his lifestyle, you know, to accommodate his health. And, you know, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. We all have a designated time that we're going to enter and exit this world. So just take care of the people that's in your life, you know, hold on to them, love them, and just, you know, live your life and put God first, and everything else will work out. You have anything you want to add, Shawn Anthony Smith?
No.
Fashion Week is coming up. Enjoy you, Fashionistas. I will see you. Yes, it started already, but this weekend is the full kickoff. So I will be seeing you guys.
I'm just going out fashion night out for the liquor.
You know what?
No,
I thought you was going to say for the models.
No, all the stores got liquor.
That? You ain't into that?
No, they cost money. Models cost money. Liquor's free.
Well, thank you guys for watching us on the Industry Standard today. We're happy to be here. Again, catch us, tistalklounge.com. You can follow us on Twitter, TIS Talk Lounge. Everything is TIS Talk Lounge. You want to find out about our artists, our highlights, and, you know,
and Christina be dancing in Sin City on Thursday night at 8:30.
You can go to tistalklounge.com every Friday right
here.
Sin
City's on 245th, 243rd. Where's that, Mike?
10:30.